In this episode we explore our third and final island of the Marquesas, which involves one massive hike and also a visit to a bizarre off-grid chocolate making initiative. We head into shore on our dinghy and try and find some information about the hike that we'd heard about. The only information we had so far was that we were to follow the road that looked more travelled.
That we share is as deep as the sea. No matter how rough things may come to be, you and me, we're family. Sing ho, hey long.
So, stemming from a slow evolution between fire, earth and water, these phonolithic peaks confer on Oa Pou its singular characteristics among the Pacific Islands. We don't have much choice in how we get around, but we have found huge benefits from walking. It's a learning experience and it improves confidence in our kids.
I want to be an actor when I'm older, because when you're an actor it's fun. It's fun and I get paid a decent amount. So, actor.
The breadfruit tree produces an essential fruit in these islands. And also it's used for the wood and the bark which they make the tapa artwork out of.
So we're going for a walk on this island and it's a very wild one.
So the path isn't that well marked, and we did have a sort of information board down below which we studied hard and took pictures of, but doesn't really give you a feel of where the paths branch off to. So we're just kind of hoping we're on the right track. It seems like we're just getting into the thick of the jungle.
So there were some really cool wild horses just like running through the forest. It was awesome.
Walking gives us a chance to reconnect with nature.
It's a very untrodden path.
Give me a hey!
Hey!
Hey! Ian's the happiest of the lot because it's Friday and it's pizza night.
Pizza. You know, I could do with some pizza.
And of course walking builds muscle strength, it reduces mental fatigue and it helps us sleep better.
Butterfly, what should I do?
Then you need to swallow a spider.
No, then you just swallow a bird.
Then you just swallow a cat.
No, then you swallow a dog though.
Then you swallow a cow.
No, then you swallow a wolf, I think.
I can't remember.
Is it a horse?
But you know what? Horse.
You'd be dead, of course.
Then you'd be dead, of course.
Wow, that escalated quickly, didn't it?
Yeah.
So intrepid walkers, we are
I hate walking!
on the map. We're supposed to go around 2 of these
can't go back.
peaks. So number 1 is over there, this is number 2. That means we're not going to go around that one, we go in front of it. But there's a massive valley down there, so we've probably got to stay high and get round it, and then we'll start going downhill. This is a big trek, this one. This was going to be a long and difficult walk, but I think the kids learn to cope with those difficulties and they have to learn to recover from it after. And I also think that that helps them to be more resilient.
So I forgot to drink the water because I put my water bottle beside my bed last night and I drank it through the night. So now my water bottle is not even half full, and after 2 sips it's nearly empty.
Show me.
No water.
How's Ewan doing? Did you fill your water before you came out?
Than I do. I only set it to this, so you get the same amount of water, but you get the same amount of crunch the thirst, but less of water.
Crunch the thirst, I like that expression.
Did you crunch your thirst?
I crunched it.
That has to be one of the steepest climbs we've ever done, I think.
20 past 12.
Without ropes. Everybody's knackered.
Climbing with ropes was to come soon after.
Nice. Graceful.
And this is where the kids' stamina and skills are really tested. They also realised they can do things they couldn't imagine that they were capable of. Anyway, it was amazing, the walk up here, and it feels great to be up amongst these kind of volcanic structures. It was quite a walk and quite an adventure.
So this is a volcanic plug, and it's essentially just the inside of a volcano. So when the magma shoots up the volcano, it leaves like a solid thing, and when all the edge of the volcano wears away, the plug stays. And this volcano must have been like massive, because that's a big plug.
Yeah, because down there you get kind of just different kind of terrain, and it does feel quite Jurassic Parky. You know, you can hear the sounds of the birds, and if you listen, you can hear it, and just the ferns. There are different types of ferns you would normally see, and these kind of air plants growing in the trees, and yeah, it does feel like we're on this kind of crazy adventure, really. The downside is my shoe. I've lost the sole of my shoe. Like, these were new in Panama, and I've got good walking sandals, but the sole's completely come off. You know, we didn't really go on holiday a lot before because we were always saving up for this big sailing trip. But as soon as we got to Greece, there was nothing else to do, so Sundays we'd go walking with them. And then in Spain, we went there for the treks, and we walked in the Sierra Nevada. And since that, every time there's anywhere we could do a trek, it's possible, we'll do it.
I mean, there's no doubt about it, there's a lot of resistance with the kids when we first set off, but once we get underway, the chats start, and they're kind of, it's a really good bonding thing, really. And the other thing is, it doesn't cost you anything. Well, apart from the odd pair of shoes now and again, as Arenka just testified to. Yeah, we found that we've hiked all over the world. And it wasn't really by design, really. It was more by accident. You know, we were on a tight budget, and we have to find activities to do that are physical and not too expensive. And we don't like hiring cars, because we don't see a lot from the road. But you get views like this, which is absolutely spectacular, that you wouldn't get any other way. So I'm glad we've actually kept trekking with the kids and kept the fitness levels up, and been able to resist the resistance at the beginning, because we always get the resistance. It's like, I don't want to go for a walk, I want to stay here, blah blah blah. But you just got to put your foot down, and literally as well as metaphorically, and get them out there.
But so what they do is that they basically destroy the crystals and like plant viruses and stuff in them, so they can harvest it later on.
We reached the top, which is a bit of a relief in a way, because the other guy said it took them 5 hours, and the man who he spoke to told us we shouldn't be doing it at this time because it's 6 hours and it's all uphill. And as we were going up, the path was getting smaller, and the kids were going, "Mum, do you think this is the right way? And I don't want to do this." And and it's that kind of, you think, oh, come on. Like, when everyone loses their spirit of adventure, it doesn't become adventure anymore, it becomes more of a mission.
This is the best sandwich I've ever had.
So you appreciate things like this because you really work for it.
Well, it isn't the flying that's the skill, it's the landing, which I'm going to attempt right now.
And now we're heading back down. Again, the path is hard to find, but we're trying to look at the well-trodden path, and find the right way to go. And I think we've probably got another 2 or 3 hours to get down the bottom. And then I think we deserve a nice cool drink.
Can you miss what you never have known?
And I'm really looking forward to actually to getting to New Zealand and getting out into the mountains there and seeing the flora and fauna there. I mean, I've been to New Zealand twice before, but never walking. You know, I've done a bit of snowboarding and travelling around, but never actually got into the hills doing any camping or walking. So that is going to be a highlight of the trip, I think.
Yeah, don't distract yourself, otherwise you just fall.
Getting trapped! Well, obviously trying.
And can you trust that you won't?
So this path, it isn't like a walk, it's literally the path is the only thing left, and on either side it's cliff, and there's only about that much space, so if you trip, you just fall over and down the cliff.
In the hope that you someday descend.
So we've got onto the flatter path now, but as easy going as it looks, it's full of these kind of palm fronds which are kind of serrated by these really sharp sort of thorns, and if you wade through them in shorts like we are, it's like walking through razor blades, and it cuts your legs really badly.
As much as I love this walk, there's all these things here which are covered. Okay, wait, it's not a good example. All these things here which are covered in these spikes. I don't know if you can see them. But they are painful, and when you're walking and you like slide, because it's kind of impossible not to, as you can see, when you slide your ankle across, it like cuts it.
Just follow the road. Can a bird take flight in
This is Manfred's small holding, and he has a kind of small chocolate farm which he uses to subsidise it.
Oh my god, look at the tiny chicks! I want a chicken. Dad, look at the tiny chickens.
There seem to be a lot of dogs and chickens around.
What do you guys think of this place?
And we also spotted quite a lot of cats. But quite soon we found ourselves at a kind of pop-up chocolate bar tasting the most delicious chocolate in the world. Of course, once you've eaten it, you can't help but buy some.
When you want one, you make one. For two, fair two.
Oh, I see, yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. It's amazing. Made by this amazing man, Manfred, and his wife here. Therese, and they live in this wonderful oasis. And he has everything's powered by well, he's trying to get this whole water system going to power his batteries, hydroelectric and solar. Oh, the other river over there, which is stronger. Yeah, that one's not so strong.
It's Kaiser family in Habsburg.
Yeah.
Autriche.
Yeah. Okay.
Come here, it's my girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah. I have a girlfriend.
Yeah, this is Manfred, and he's a little bit Czech, and Czech blood and German, and he lives this amazing place.
I made this place.
He made this place. How many years have you lived here?
Here, 26 years.
Yeah.
36 years in Polynesia.
Yeah.
The chocolate, c'est 10 years. I make the plantation cacao, and after I look 5 years for make chocolate. When you see in the television the big chocolate man, 24 hours for my machine, and for
really?
I make the flavor in the machine. 1 hour after my chocolate is finished.
That's quick.
All the people. How's the mosquitoes, Renke?
You
see in Germany, c'est déjà passé.
Yeah, mosquitoes.
You want a good hen? You want a good hen?
Yes.
Pang, pang, pang.
Yeah. Manfred was so friendly, he even offered to slap the mosquitoes away.
To
female machine.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'd love to see it.
There.
Yeah. He's just recycled everything. He dries the beans under an old ambulance windscreen. Okay. And is this from a truck or a car?
It's an ambulance.
He's got a little hydro generator which is made out of cut-up pipes and just sort of general sort of knickknacks. So the water comes in through the pipe. Turns this. He's nicked some alternators from cars. He's got some old batteries that he uses to store it and store the electricity. This is your battery bank.
I buy the battery in gel. Pipeline.
Oh, you made it with pipe?
Coupe.
Yeah. And that powers this, which powers the 24-volt alternator. And that 24 alternator feeds the batteries. Everything here is just kind of like real off-grid living. And I say he generates his income from selling chocolate to tourists. So we bought a couple of bars, even though we weren't intending on buying chocolate, but it is really delicious actually.
Mint?
Oui.
This is mint and then that's orange.
All homemade, organic and made with alternative energy.
Yeah.
So everything's produced organically and all of the machinery is either powered by the sun because he's got a solar oven over there as well.
Solar open.
Solar oven?
Oh yeah, I make 150 grade in this inside.
Wow.
Before I make chicken inside, it's very hot inside. When the solar is good, in 2 hours, the chicken is...
You can cook a chicken?
You
Wow.
Oh, it's very hot inside.
Put your hand in there, Derry.
Voilà, c'est le métal chaud.
Oh wow, that is
that hot?
Yeah.
Ouais, ça c'est...
Or it's hydro-powered from the river, and he's got a few solar panels up there as well. It's amazing. This is exactly what I want to do when I get home. I want to build a kind of a self-sufficient smallholder like this, probably with a few more luxuries and a lot less mosquitoes.
Great. And even these stones that lead up to his house, they're all picked up from the beach.
Guest accommodation. Yeah. So he's building guest accommodation for workers.
So this is it. This is Manfred's Ville, Tokua. So yeah, you can kind of see where we've walked. There's the peaks. So we went round the first 2 peaks and in between the second and the third peak. And then we started coming down the other side. So that's roughly the route we took. We returned to the village feeling like we understood their rich culture just that little bit more. We could see how their connection to the mountains and the sea is so important in their lives. And we can understand how someone like Manfred has chosen to make this his home. So stay tuned for the next episode when we sail to the remote islands of the Tuamotus. So stay tuned for more adventures as we sail around the world. If you want to find out how to fix your boat, go to our Mothership Maintenance channel, and if you've got any questions you want to ask us, join our Patreon family.
I had a dream last night about a boat. It was pink and green with a stripy mast. It had spotty sails and a golden flag. I said, hey, I had a dream last night.